Hi, welcome to another video tutorial in which I'm going to be discussing the classification of different types of software. So first of all then, we've got two broad categories of different types of software. We've got system software and we've got application software. Okay, so those are two of our broad categories. First of all, I'm going to take a look at system software, what system software is, and what are the subcategories of system software. So first of all, system software is the software that we need to run the computer's hardware and the application programs that the user decides to use. So we'll come on to application software in a minute, but first of all, that's what system software is. And there are four main types of system software that you need to be aware of. So there's the operating system, utility programs, libraries, and translators. Okay, so let's first look at the operating system first of all. So the operating system is a set of programs that provides an interface between the application software and the hardware. So that's going to be the definition of the operating system you're going to want to write down in a GCSE or A-level exam if they ask you what an operating system is. It's a set of programs that provides an interface between the application software and the hardware. And some of the functions include resource management, so it manages the computer's hardware, so the CPU, memory, manages how much free memory there is available, how much memory is being used, how much time on the CPU each application is allocated, and it provides a user interface, so it also provides an interface for the person using the computer to interact with the computer. Okay, so just to recap then, the operating system is a set of programs that provides an interface between the application software and the hardware. And some of the functions of the operating system are that it manages the computer's resources and it provides a user interface. So those are just two example functions of the operating system. See if you can come up with some more functions of the operating system yourself. Okay, so now let's look at utility programs. So utility programs are pieces of software that are designed to optimize the performance of your computer or to perform tasks such as the encryption of data, for example. So just general, what you might dub housekeeping tasks. Some examples of utility software could be a disk defragmenter or a antivirus program. Okay, so just to recap then, utility programs are pieces of software that are designed to optimize the performance of the computer or perform tasks such as the encryption of data, for example. Some examples of utility programs: a disk defragmenter, an antivirus program. See if you can come up with some more. And utility programs are often installed, pre-installed within an operating system, but they may also be obtained from third parties over the internet or via some other medium. Okay, so what libraries are ready compiled programs that can be run by other programs when they're needed. And give you a bit of a practical example of this, most programming languages such as Python will have their own libraries built into the language with pre-written functions that a programmer can use when they're writing their own code. So a programmer might use the function in Python to generate a random number, and that would be that function, the code to actually generate the random number, would be stored in a library. Okay, just to recap then, a library is some pre-written code which is used to perform tasks frequently needed by many other programs. An example might be the Python math library. Okay, so the last type of system software is translators. And these fall into three different categories. We've got compilers, interpreters, and assemblers. And I won't go into the details of each of those in this video because we're just talking about the categories that software falls into. But the purpose of all of these types of programs is to convert code that a programmer has written into something that a computer can understand. So it converts a higher level language into what's called machine code. Okay, so that it concludes the part of the video on system software. Now I'm going to move on to application software. So application software are programs that perform user-oriented tasks, such as browsing the internet. So an example of an application program might be Google Chrome, so a web browser, or Firefox, a different web browser. Other web browsers are available. And the types of application software, well, application software falls into some different categories as with system software. So those are our four main types of application software. We've got general purpose software, special purpose software, and then special purpose software is broken down into off-the-shelf special purpose software and bespoke software. So let's deal with general purpose software first of all then. So general purpose software, what we've got with general purpose software is software such as LibreOffice is a good example, or Microsoft Office. And these are general purpose office suites, and this is because they can be used for multiple different things, so, which many people might do. So, for example, LibreOffice might be used for managing household finances, writing up a school project, or making a presentation for a business meeting. And because it can be used for all these different tasks, it's considered to be general purpose. Let's have a look at special purpose then. So what we've got with special purpose software and special purpose off-the-shelf software specifically is software that's designed to be used for a particular purpose. So an example of this might be some accounting software, which has specialized features specifically for accounting, and this software is sold to the general public, so that's why it's called off the shelf. But it's designed for a particular purpose, and that particular purpose only. And that's in contrast to bespoke software, because bespoke special purpose software is generally commissioned by a particular individual or organisation. They go and ask a software developer to say, "Here's some money. I want you to develop this particular piece of software that only I need," and that's what bespoke software is. So an example of that might be the scan as you shop software that you might see in a variety of supermarkets nowadays. That's possibly not quite bespoke software, because similar versions of the same software are often deployed to different supermarkets, but you get the idea. It's software that's been commissioned by a company, say Tesco's for example, and they just go to some software developers, say, "We want this piece of software for this purpose," and then it's only ever used for that purpose. Okay, so that's bringing us to the end of this video on classification of software. Hope you found that useful, and I'll see you in the next one.